आरआरप इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स ने सेमीकंडक्टर माइलस्टोन का किया भव्य अनावरण। मुंबई आरआरप इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स लिमिटेड ने एक प्रतिष्ठित यूरोपीय कंसोर्टियम महाराष्ट्र की अग्रणी कंपनी है और इस कंपनी ने 23 मार्च शनिवार को सेमीकंडक्टर सुविधा की उद्घाटन की घोषणा की। यह महाराष्ट्र की सेमीकंडक्टर इनोवेशन और विनिर्माण में एक वैश्विक पावर हाउस के रूप में स्थापित करता है। 25,000 वर्ग फुट की सुविधा में डॉक्टर अनिल काकोडकर, प्रसिद्ध भारतीय परमाणु भौतिक विज्ञान और मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर और महान क्रिकेटर, वैश्विक क्रिकेट आइकन सचिन तेंदुलकर के हाथों रिबन काटकर इसका भव्य उद्घाटन किया गया। इस अवसर पर आरआरपी S4E के संस्थापक, प्रमोटर, अध्यक्ष और CEO राजेंद्र उपस्थित रहे। यह भारत के तकनीकी परिदृश्य में एक परिवर्तनकारी युग की शुरुआत है। अत्याधुनिक ओएसएट सुविधा भविष्य में विकास को गति देने के लिए तैयार है, जो एक व्यापक अनुसंधान एवं विकास केंद्र और मल्टी लाइन ओएसएट और एक फैब फाउंड्री को शामिल करने वाला एक विस्तारित सेटअप स्थापित करने का मार्ग प्रशस्त करेगी, जो महाराष्ट्र के सरकार के अटूट समर्थन से समर्पित है। ब्यूरो रिपोर्ट, रियल खबरें।
Thank you so much for this advice and blessings, and I really live to your expectations actually.
Dr. Kakurkarji, Raj, तुम्हाराही आणि सगळे फॅमिली मेंबर्स आहेत इकडे आपण मराठी आणि इंग्लिश दोन्ही. Big congratulations to you and your team. Your better half is also sitting here. Without their support, I don't think very many things can be achieved. Earlier you said की मी तुमच्याबरोबर सेमीकंडक्टर वरती बोलत होतो, पण I always believe की 50% knowledge can be dangerous, so I better not open my mouth. But today's generation again, I would say that extremely lucky, because literally any information, whatever you want to know, it can be derived within seconds. Failing to understand how it's happening. We take things for granted. When I was, going through few notes on semiconductor, I did not know that it existed in washing machines and all those kind of things. You normally don't think about it, even in cars. You don't think about all these things. It's a bit like a solid foundation at home. The parents do a lot of things for you. You take those things for granted without getting too deep into those things. You feel कि ये तो होना ही है. So it is little bit like that. So to me, any woman is a backbone of a family. And if one has to speak about semiconductors and electronics, it's the same thing. I remember when I actually looked at Dr. Kakurkar and your relationship. It obviously reminded me of my relationship with my coach at my younger days, when my coach's advice to me was, the more you talk, the more you will learn. The more you want to absorb, the better you will get in life. And always remember to be a student forever. And that is the only way you will continue to grow. And I can see that relationship here, which is magnificent. Technology can do wonders. I remember in 2002, by then I had already played for 13 years for India, and laptop entered our dressing room for the first time. The first reaction was कि laptop हमें क्या सिखाएगा. But over a period of time, laptop won our hearts because our sessions became more purposeful. The meetings that we had planned before playing became more precise, more constructive. And today, if any team has to pick one member in the squad, the first one would be data analysts, because they like to study opposition and they like to plan. So this is the direction that the world is moving in, and like I said, today's generation continues to surprise us, and it will never stop, because this journey has infinite opportunities. The way our country is responding to all these opportunities is incredible. This journey has started with some expectations. It will give us reasons to smile with some wonderful experiences as well. On this journey, I want to wish you the very best of luck. I know there are going to be challenging moments, there are going to be ups and downs, but together I see this one solid team. I see good things happening in future. I want to wish you the very best of luck. Thank you once again for having me.
Thank you so much, sir. I would request. Thank you, sir.
Was obviously something which is beyond somebody's imagination of coming into this chip, and the best way this journey has started is very uniquely that we had two legendary legends at one time to bless this. I mean, this itself is an indication that we will not fail. Dr. Kakodkar sir has been my mentor all throughout, and it was just in our journey that we met Sachin sir, and he showed a lot of initiative in what we are doing actually, and it was in a very short notice that he decided, because the moment he heard about semiconductors he was more excited. And what else can you expect from a nearer to God person coming and blessing us in such a short notice? So I think it is a wonderful beginning, and I simply feel that we will not fail. Basically, yes, semiconductor venture is going to be a very huge investment, and but we are going to start it in phases, and the phase one would be like the standard OSAT, which is outsourcing semiconductor and assembly testing. We already have initiated a round of for investments, and we were very happy to know that even with the support that we got, the main aspect was the technology. So that is something which is in our control, which has given us a valuation of, today as we stand, this company has a valuation of 500 crores, and there are investors investing at that value. So we have got good enough reserves to initiate the OSAT, which is why Apurva mentioned that by Diwali we will be in a position to come closer to having set up something very real actually. And by 2025 June we should have a complete OSAT facility commissioned, wherein a good amount of investment will go in terms of machinery and part technology, because OSAT obviously cannot be deployed unless you have a technology agreement signed with the technology provider, because he is giving his heart, because he is giving us a wafer which is already built, and we have to do an assembly testing. So yes, and we are doing this fast because we are going to obviously seek blessings from Maharashtra government, because once we are successful in this, obviously this place is going to be very small, and we have been in talks with the government, and they are very optimistic about it. And I think very shortly we will see some good support from government, where there will be a lot of subsidies which everybody is speaking about, where Gujarat, we had Micron and Tata ji commencing their foundation stone, wherein obviously they have also come in with a lot of subsidies. Maharashtra government is also equally thinking that lines, and I think we will have some better clear understanding with the government in the coming times. But notwithstanding the fact that they are always appreciating the fact, we had a couple of discussions, had a presentation, and it will be then a bigger facility, bigger investment, bigger subsidies. As I rightly said, we are very confident that we will invest at least 5,000 crores over the next 5 years, which is the phase one of the project. And the phase two, we are thinking about another 5,000 crores. But by the time we have completed phase one, we will have huge investments coming in. So our 10,000 crores will be good enough to attract another 25,000 crores of investment in the company.
The partners we are working with, the partners from we are facilitating them to manufacture the semiconductors. So major chunk of our is from the export. And since we are moving into emerging industry, once the manufacturing starts, and we are focusing on making our own MNCs. So that we are trying to focus major chunk of the production on India. Since we were electronics company, this was our own requirement to have emerging devices in house. Because the problems that we faced, since the manufacturer, most of the manufacturer were from abroad, so getting all the chips here, since we work in defense and getting ITAR control product here, we always face the problem. We face semiconductor shortage during the times of COVID. That was eye-opener for the semiconductor industry in India. That if something happens, if supply chain breaks, then we will not have anything. So export as well as some of the parts which are ITAR control, some of the parts which has extreme amount of lead time, we are trying to focus on that part, and so we can use that part in India for our own product. We can use them for our own defense.
Seeing the way we saw break of COVID, we saw a shortage in semiconductors. Seeing that shortage, these small companies, big companies will add on the shortage.